Hey guys, Tyrantt here. Welcome to Lesson 5 of Tyrantt's Pro Whooper Freestyle Bootcamp 101. If this is your first time hearing about the bootcamp, then make sure to check out our website at prowhooper.com to learn how you can join in on the action. Today, we're going to be taking your skills to the next level with the Pro Whooper Freestyle Showdown. Inspired by Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Tyrantt's Pro Whooper was originally created to be the most objective freestyle competition in FPV, where your skills alone determine your success. In this lesson, you'll take on a simplified version of the Freestyle Showdown. You'll have 90 seconds to perform a freestyle line, combining creativity, precision, and everything that you've learned so far in bootcamp to achieve the highest score possible. It's an opportunity to truly test yourself and see how far you've come in a fun, competitive environment. But before we dive into the details of this week's lesson, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of the week, Gemfan. Gemfan has been a leader in the propeller industry for over a decade, delivering high-quality products that enhance the performance of FPV drones. Their precision-engineered props are lightweight and durable, making them ideal for pilots of all skill levels. Whether you're flying a 65mm Whoop with their 1219S 31mm tri-blade props, or a 75mm Whoop with their 1610 40mm bi-blade props, you'll find that these propellers offer a perfect blend of power, agility, and control. Personally, these are my go-to props. They're durable, affordable, and deliver top-notch performance even in the roughest conditions. Thank you, Gemfan, for supporting our bootcamp and for always propelling us forward. To complete this lesson, you'll need to successfully accomplish all the main tasks by performing a simplified version of our Freestyle Showdown competition. Each task is designed to introduce you to our competitive format while giving you a mid-bootcamp review that puts your newfound skills to the test. You'll start your run with the first 3 tricks that we've pre-filled into the calculator, and then it's up to you to decide how you use the remaining time. You can either showcase the new tricks that you've learned during bootcamp, or choose from over 92 unique tricks in our visual Trictionary. The choice is yours. The goal is to push yourself by going all out within the 90-second time limit. After your run, you'll use our user-friendly calculator to score your performance based on the difficulty, precision, and execution of the tricks you chose to perform. Then, simply upload your video and calculator to our submission form to complete the lesson. For task 1, you'll perform the first 3 tricks that are pre-filled in the calculator and in order. You start with a split S, followed by a maverick loop, and then finish with the flip. Task 2 requires you to complete at least 10 tricks during your freestyle run. The tricks from task 1 and the quad objectives will count towards this total. Feel free to explore additional tricks from our visual Trictionary, and if needed, you can repeat tricks to complete this task. And for the final task, make sure to correctly copy the calculator, fill it out with the tricks you performed, and upload it with your submission. Don't worry, I'll demonstrate how to do all this here in a few. This week's optional bonus challenge is to complete the quad objectives. Quad, or KWAD, consists of 4 challenges that each give you a small bonus, and when completing all 4 of them, you'll earn a significant score boost. For this lesson, the quad objectives are to perform a roll, cradle, beginner matty, and a jump rope. Completing these objectives is just one way to rack up bonus points in the full Freestyle Showdown experience. And lastly, the prize challenge for this week will go to the pilot with the highest overall score. I would like to provide some additional information that will help you make the most out of this lesson. Please keep in mind that while the goal is to achieve the highest score possible within the 90-second time limit, if you're not focused on competing, feel free to take it easy. Fly at your own pace and focus on smooth, precise freestyle. Quad objectives can be performed in any order and spaced out throughout your freestyle line. Each quad objective will earn you a 250-point bonus, and if you complete all 4, you'll receive an additional 2,000 points, along with extra bootcamp leaderboard points for completing the bonus challenge. We'll be relying on the honor system, so it's important to accurately assess the execution of each trick in your run. If you're proud of a trick and feel like it was done cleanly, keep it marked as clean. If it was a bit sloppier than you'd like, mark it as sloppy. Remember, misjudging your own performance only cheats yourself. If your score seems unusually high or out of place, your run may be manually reviewed and adjusted accordingly. You'll earn full points for performing a trick up to 3 times, but after that, no points will be awarded. Now, let me walk you through a demonstration of a freestyle showdown line. Then I'll show you how to download the calculator, input your score, and submit everything using the submission form. Alright, so we're going to download the calculator now by going to prowhooper.com. Then at the top there's a lesson details button. We're going to go ahead and click that. And for you guys, it's going to say lesson 5, and click here for the written lesson 5 details. So go ahead and click that and you'll get this page. So now we're going to scroll down until we see the section that says download the calculator. So from here you're going to go ahead and download it, and then it kind of pulls up here for me. And then we need to make a copy. And when I say make a copy, I mean make a copy. Please do not save a copy. The reason for this is when you save a copy, it's going to save it as an Excel file, and we're using Google Sheets. So that conflict makes it where your calculator cannot successfully upload to our web app. So if you need step-by-step instructions, we're going to click this link here, and for desktop you're just going to hit File, Make a Copy. Super easy. For mobile, you're going to hit the little menu button in the top right corner with the 3 dots. You're going to click Share and Export, and then Make a Copy. And this is what you're going to upload when you submit your video and calculator. Alright, so now we're going to go over to the calculator, and you're going to be greeted with this kind of like little landing page here. It kind of talks a little bit about the trick executions, and one thing I want to point out too is it's going to say outdoor in a few places. So we got outdoor Trictionary on the tabs at the bottom. It says calculator outdoor. Please just ignore that. When simplifying this is not so easy to do, and sometimes changing names can break the system. So getting rid of the outdoor part was something we weren't able to do. So we're going to go ahead and click File and Make a Copy. You can call it whatever you want. Copy of FBC Lesson 5 is good too. And then we're just going to give it 1 second for it to load. You probably can't see anything, and here we go. So now we're going to go over to the calculator outdoor tab at the bottom, or you can also click this right here and I'll take you over to that tab. So looking at it, there's not a lot here. We've simplified it a lot, so hopefully it's not too intimidating right off the bat. At the top, you have your pilot name, so you can write that there. Go ahead and ignore this box right here. It's something we weren't able to delete as well. Then we have our trick score, we have our quad bonus, and our total score. And then beneath that is where all the magic happens. So you can see here that we've already pre-filled the calculator for you guys with a split S, maverick loop, and a flip with clean execution going all the way down. If you crash, let's say on the maverick loop, then go ahead and click that down arrow and click crash. You can see that you don't earn any points if you crash. But if you bump, you're still going to earn some points. And if you did it a little sloppy, but you still completed the trick, it's also going to give you some points here. If you need help remembering the tricks that we've learned so far, I included them over here for each lesson. And then if you do some tricks that we haven't covered yet, if you scroll to the right, we have a little search bar here. So for example, let's say you did a trick that was similar to a Maddie flip and you couldn't remember what it was called. So you just type Maddie, boom, you got a bunch of tricks with the name Maddie in it. And same thing with power loop. So let's say the name had something to do with the loop. Hit enter, boom, got everything over here. So yeah, and then once you get past those first 3, let's say the next one you do is a split S. So we're going to type split and then click that. Let's say the next one we do is a cradle. So we're going to type cradle, and then if you look over here, it shows that we completed W, and we got credit for the cradle, and it also gave us a quad bonus over here of 250 points. Let's say the next one we do is a jump rope. Same thing where it highlights green. And let's do a roll, and then followed by a beginner Maddie. So you can see that I did these completely out of order, and I got the 1,000 points for all the individuals plus the 2,000 bonus points for completing the entire quad objective. So yeah, and make sure if it doesn't automatically to select clean execution, and you can see that obviously bumps up your score. Yeah, so you're gonna do that for 90 seconds, and then once you're done, everything will be saved automatically. It's time to submit your form. So we're gonna go back over here to the lessons page, and we're gonna come down and click the link here in the submission form section. You're gonna type your name, you're gonna share your link. You know, our score we'll say was 8,000, 562. Please use a comma, don't use a point. It's gonna make it difficult to sort all the scores if you use a period instead of a comma. And then you're going to get to this box here that says upload your calculator, with a reminder, please do not upload the Excel file in Excel file. So if you make a copy, then you're good. If you save a copy, that's where it's going to be an issue. So we're going to click add file, and then click the recent tab at the top, and it should be this first one right here. And then click insert, and there you go. And then obviously you're going to fill out everything else. I do ask you guys if you'd be interested in participating in future Freestyle Showdown competitions. If you're interested, that'd be great. Let us know. If it's something you're not interested in at all, then it's okay to say no. We're just trying to gauge interest to see how many more participants we can get in future competitions. So let me show you an example run here. So you can see right off the bat, I do a split S into a Maverick loop, and then finish with the flip, which are the first 3 tricks that are pre-filled in the calculator here, and all of them were cleanly executed. So now I do a split back over my tree. So I'm gonna go ahead and type split and then click that, and then immediately into a power loop. So we're gonna pause and type power loop. And then here I do a wall ride, but I'm not really a fan of the execution of it. So for most people who do a wall ride like this, I would say it's clean, it's well executed. But for my skill level, I feel like I did a pretty sloppy job. So as a reminder, if you feel like a trick you did is pretty clean for your skill level, then mark it as clean. That's totally cool. But if you feel like it's sloppy, then yeah, make sure to click the sloppy. So then we're gonna hit that as sloppy, and then immediately after that, I kind of do this like little transitional roll. So we're gonna type roll, and then I do another split S. And when I did that roll, you could see over here that we got the credit for the roll. And then we do a big Barani right there. And it was pretty clean too. And then we do a split S into a trippy spin. Into kind of a sloppy Vanny roll. And then cradle into another split S. And here I want to point out that I didn't get a score for the split S. And the reason being is that we've already done 3 split S's. We did one here, here, and here. And you get full credit for this simplified version of the Freestyle Showdown. You get full credit on these 3 tricks, but the 4th one, you're going to get 0% credit. And all future split S's as well. That's normal. That's common. We have this rule in place to prevent someone from going in the air and doing 10,000 rolls on the way back down from 399.9999999 feet. But yeah, so that's an example of how to score a run. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to hit us up on Discord. The mentors, they've been around this competition for a while. They'll be able to help you figure out the names of tricks and how to score certain tricks. The deadline to submit your video is September 7th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The time limit for this lesson is 90 seconds. You may extend the length of your video by 5 seconds only for the purpose of adding logos. So keep in mind, this does not increase your 90-second freestyle time limit. It only allows you to add some logos. Your submission must be a single clip. If you add multiple clips, only the first one will be scored. You are not allowed to speed up your footage to reduce the time between tricks. Please do not exploit any loopholes. We've simplified the freestyle showdown to help everyone get comfortable with the new format. So we'll be making sure to keep an eye out for any unfair advantages to ensure a level playing field for all participants. Once your video is ready, upload it to YouTube, make sure it's set to public or enlisted, and share the link via the submission form on prowhooper.com. And we would love to see your progress, so please also make sure to share your video in the bootcamp video section on Discord. The review livestream is planned to be next Saturday, September 7th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we will also be hosting a midweek Pro Whooper Show livestream to showcase the top videos from this week's lesson on Wednesday, September 11th. These videos will be judged beforehand, and the winner will be announced during the livestream. The standout pilot who creates the most entertaining video this week will be awarded with the NewBeeDrone Pilot of the Week prize. NewBeeDrone is sponsoring a $200 gift card to one lucky Freestyle Bootcamp 101 participant. The winner will be selected live during our final bootcamp stream via Spin the Wheel. To enter, click the link in the video description below and make sure to participate in at least one lesson to qualify. Don't miss your chance, register now and join the fun. And finally, we have over $460 in prizes up for grabs this lesson, including Gemfan Custom Pro Whooper Gold Props, cash, gift cards, prop poppers, and more. Additionally, Blasted will be giving away a $50 gift card to the pilot with the highest total score. And finally, 30 to 50% of the prizes will be randomly given away based on tier placements. So the better you score, the higher your chances of winning something awesome. If you'd like 2-day early access to have more time to work on these lessons, or if you'd like to support the time, effort, and money that goes into Pro Whooper, please consider becoming a Patreon member. You can also support us by using our referral links on prowhooper.com and the YouTube video description below, or anywhere we provide a link. And that about wraps it up. For the written details of this week's lesson, as well as access to our visual Trictionary, build list, leaderboards, and more, please visit ProWhooper.com. I'd like to conclude by thanking everyone for participating in Freestyle Bootcamp 101. I'm super excited to check out all of your guys' Freestyle Showdown submissions and see how far you've progressed over the last month. So with that being said, have fun, happy flying, and Tyrantt out.